Hi lovely vendors, Nikki from Nikki Homes, and this is your May 2022 market update. So sorry I missed last month, it's been crazy busy and I thought if I don't get this recorded now, I'm never ever going to get it recorded because we've just been super busy. So what's been going on in the property market this month, where's the sales market at, and what can we see for the future? So I did actually think that at the beginning of this month, or the end of last month should I say, we actually were going to go into that lull because Easter went a little bit quiet, which notoriously it is quiet Easter, but however, obviously for the last few years, we haven't had a normal property market. And what I mean by that is obviously Easter and Christmas breaks and holiday breaks are still chaotically busy. So it was quite a surprise to see at Easter a normal market back and a slowdown in buyer inquiries. And there I thought was the turn to, unfortunately, maybe a slightly downward spiral. But I was very wrong because it's gone absolutely bonkersly crazy as per usual. So the property market is still absolutely flying, which, as I say again, is being driven by stock shortage and not by property pricing per se. So let me give you some figures and give you an idea on exactly what's been going on in the property market. So we are up 1.6% again on average UK-wide. Property asking prices are up again 1.6% this month, which is a huge growth compared to if you look at the previous statistics or years and areas that we grow in. As an area, we grow a lot quicker than other areas of the UK, but for us, even another 1.9%, bearing in mind our capital growth is normally 4.8% per year around here, 1.9% increase this month, 1 month, not year, is a huge amount. So really strong. Are they achieving the asking prices though? Well, yes. Actually, only 53%, however, are achieving asking price or above, which actually I find really shocking. Bearing in mind, we haven't sold a single stock property, I want to say, since October last year, but I have to go and check, below asking price. Nothing is going below asking price. We could sell it below asking price and we could sell it off market below asking price, but there is a huge amount of buyer demand out there. So if you work your data and you work your marketing, you shouldn't be going anywhere near asking price and you should be going way over it. So it's interesting to hear only 53% of stock is actually achieving asking price or above. It should be much higher. Our area, however, that is a UK-wide figure, I would say is much stronger than that and should be achieving much more than that. However, again, I'm seeing a huge amount of reductions on a Monday morning. We're still finding properties going down. I saw a house the other day that was on for £625,000, reduced to offers over £550,000. Now, I know that £625,000 was too high for that price for that property. However, £550,000 was a massive cut and actually undervalued the property hugely. So I'm hoping that vendor has got well up to the 600s because that's realistically where it should be, because we're selling properties similar, very close to it, and we're going over 600 and we've only done 1 day of viewing so far. So it shouldn't be anywhere near that pricing bracket at all. So that just gives you an idea. Remember, your marketing is absolutely crucial, as I say. Now, there are 21% more sales than 2019. So again, even though we've got a stock shortage, the volume of sales that are going through or going through to completion is still much higher. So 21% more sales are completing. Because believe it or not, on average, it's about 42% sale fall through rate, which is quite shocking. So the sale fall through rate at the moment, that is again, an average UK-wide, is actually really low. Our fall through rate is about 7% because we really scrutinise people. Sounds awful because I scare the life out of some people, I think, when I go into such detail, but we just want to make sure our vendors are 100% safe. So if it takes due diligence, it takes due diligence, no matter what pricing bracket. Average time to sale is 6.7 days. So that is our 6.7 days. Average time to sale was statistically UK-wide, property selling 2 times quicker than the 2019 market, but our average time to sale is 6.7 days. And again, as I say, on purpose, because we do a delayed process, so obviously we launch and delay viewings. So 6.7 days is actually quite quick for us. We tend to average between 7 and 10 because that's how long we delay our viewing process for. And our average over asking at the moment Now I'm going to do two figures on this just to give you an idea, because a lot of our stock at the moment, over £1 million, is selling off market prior to launch. So our average over asking, if you take our large stock items as well, is £137,000 over asking price. Now that, as I say, is a mixed ratio from £100,000 stock up to £3.5 million stock, and a lot of them are being sold off market large stock pricing. So you can't take that as a judgment of the area of the brackets. It just gives you an idea though that the upper area, if you've got a large property looking to launch, we are getting hundreds of thousands over asking on larger properties due to the fact there is a massive stock shortage again on properties out there, and a lot of our affluent clients are looking for a off-market below radar sale, and that is where obviously your privacy is our priority. So if you do want to have a conversation with us completely discreetly, please feel free to get in touch with me, and obviously everything is signed. If you need to sign an NDA, we're happy to do that for you, because obviously, as I said, exclusive pricing is very important to keep our client confidentiality, and that is no matter what the pricing bracket, not just obviously that high level. Client confidentiality is hugely important to us. But if you take it back to normal figures, average on a normal property, or should I say below £1 million property stock, is £23,000 over asking is what we're achieving. So again, a very, very large amount of money over asking price. And as I say, that's coming from any stock level at all. If your marketing is right, you will get the volume of inquiries on it, and you will get those offers. You just have to negotiate, and you just have to make sure your agent does do all the viewings, because I can't guarantee that viewer number 1 is going to pay the same as viewer number 15. So we've got to do every viewing and push, and don't give up at the first hurdle. Basically, if you get a buyer that's interested in property and they put their offer in and it's asking price or even over asking price, we don't settle for the first offer. You've got to push. So if you've got a property for sale, push, push, push to get the most money possible out of it. As I said, standard finish is still vitally important. We are finding the properties that do need work done to them aren't achieving as much as properties that are ready to go, due to the fact that obviously we're just also busy. You know, people are making the most of life. They are realising that there is more to life than just spending all the time and money trying to do a project and going through the stress of that, especially with family living. So they are looking for something that is done and ready to go. So if you have got a property for sale, or you're struggling to sell your property, as usual, you know where to get me if you like any help, advice or guidance on the number or email below. Or if you're going to market, as I say, go now. It's still really, really, really strong. Sustainability wise, as I keep going, I just don't know. Obviously, they put the interest rates up on Friday, so that was a massive change there. The interest rate change could have a real knock-on effect to the market, and mortgages obviously going up and up and up. It's going to be really interesting. Cost of living is going up. I do think that this hill is going to go downwards soon. And I know we're saying it for a few months now, but I do definitely think we are at the top of the mountain. So it'll be interesting to see what happens in the next couple of months. But yes, hopefully that was a useful property market update, and I will see you next month for more. See you later. Bye bye.